What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking. One second. Let me just pull this up. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the nutrition guide. I'm going to be explaining that to you, and we're going to be going through it. So I'm going to go ahead and start to share my screen. Let me just pull up an example here of a nutrition guide. And then I'm going to share this screen with you guys. So we're looking at the nutrition guide that I prepared for you. Okay. So it's all based on your calorie needs, based on the program that I'm putting you through, and based on how many meals a day that I have set for you. Okay. So ideally, we'd like to get you guys down to 2 meals per day, just because the way the body works, the more time that you have between meals, the more time your gut has time to develop bacteria that is good for your metabolism, those microbiomes that help your food process and help prepare you for the next meal. It gives your gut a chance to break. I usually put people on a higher fat diet just because whenever I switched to a high fat diet, I wasn't hungry all the time. I wasn't craving carbs all the time. My meals were not, my blood sugar wasn't crashing from the high carb diet. So that is why I put most people on a higher fat diet. Okay. I put almost everybody on a higher fat diet. There are exceptions. So if I didn't put you on a higher fat diet, that was probably for a medical reason or because your doctor didn't want it. So let's go down through this guide. Okay, so it kind of shows you right here everything you need for your meals. I put on there your activity level. I put in the calculations. So it should be good to go. It tells you how many calories you need. It gives you examples of the meals. Give you examples on how to read your nutrition labels. Okay, so this is all stuff that you need to look at. Okay, these are examples of how to measure your portion sizes. So you got your protein, that's a palm. You got your vegetables, that's a fist. Okay, that's the biggest portion of your hand, so that's the biggest portion of your plate. Carbs is a cupped hand, so that's the smallest, one of the smaller portions, and then thumb is for your fats. Okay. And this kind of gives you, if you want to look at the grams per hand. So if you got a smaller hand, you're going to be closer to this 20 grams. If you got a bigger hand, you're going to be closer to the 30 grams. Okay. So how do we meet these guides? Okay. So if you go to page 9 on the PDF I've made for you in your meal plan, you're going to see here that it marks out these circles. You can shade this off. So for this person, they needed 5 palms of protein per day. Okay. They need 4 to 6 fistfuls of vegetable per day. They need 2 handfuls of carbs per day. They need 10 thumbs of fat per day. Okay. And it breaks it down. So that breaks down for her 1 to 2 per meal. Okay, yours might be different, but you have the total here. So Monday, for her, she needs to be hitting 5 portions of the protein, 4 portions of the vegetables, 2 of the carbs, and 10 of the fats. Okay, so you can print this thing off and you can try to keep up with it. For the first phase, we're always working vegetables. That's in order to increase your fiber intake. Fiber binds up the excess carbs and fats, so it's not stored in your body, but it's excreted. Okay, there's a method to this madness. We're going to work on making sure we get this particular area right in this phase. So for the next 6 weeks, You guys are going to be focusing just on your vegetables. I don't care about getting your protein and carbs and fats. All right. Okay. We're only focusing on this one area. Okay. And we're trying to make it to each meal having the right amount of vegetables. Okay. So we can scroll down to our veggies down here. Okay, gives you example of vegetables. You want to eat the rainbow. You want to get as many colors as possible. Okay, vegetables have things called phytonutrients. Those are very important for detoxing, for increasing your overall health, for your immune system, for your metabolism. Okay, so you really need to focus on getting the rainbow. Okay. So then we'll look at all these other stores, okay? So you got your protein, I got your red light, your yellow light, and your green light. So as you're working on through your diet and trying to figure out what you need to be eating, so you're trying to get out of the red light and into the yellow light, okay? On all of these areas, okay? So it gives you example of what the red light foods are. You want to avoid those. And you want to move into the green light. So over the course of this program, we're going to be working through all of these phases, but the first one that we work on is our vegetables. And we're playing the meal transformation game. What that means is you're trying to see how you can make each meal just a little bit better and how you can add a little bit more vegetables to each meal until you reach your goal. So based on your vegetable goals for the next 6 weeks, you're going to be focusing on getting your goals and matching your portions, okay? I don't really care about the other things. If you want to try to focus on it, you can. But I will say from my experience, that's not a good idea because you have so many things that we're working on at the beginning of the program. We want to take baby steps, okay? The first thing is getting your vegetable intake up, getting your fiber up, okay? So that's the first phase of this group. Work on that, guys. Post your picture of you getting your vegetables at each meal. Don't worry about the other areas, okay? Those are there. If you have questions, you can come into your PDF. If you got questions about what you should and shouldn't be eating, okay? This gives you the whole breakdown, okay? I don't have time to explain this to every single person, but it's all laid out in here, okay? If you just take 5 minutes, you can look through this and figure it out. All right? Have a great day, guys, and I will see you guys in session or get feedback from you on the app. Thanks.